Welcome to a short test of the Nikon P300. Well-made always-carry camera with compact size and light weight. Technically, the fast lens with 1.8 dominates in conjunction with the CMOS sensor. But some other features want to convince too. So what are the pros and cons of the P300? A clever solution is the manual pop-up flash. And there still remains a place to hold the camera. That's ingenious. A simple push with a finger closes the flash. The stereo microphone is placed between the flash and the mode dial. At the shutter release button there is the zoom control slightly sticking out. On the right side we find the command dial. The power switch has enough back pressure to ensure protection against accidental pressing. The starting time is fast. Now you can choose your focal length with the zoom control. At the right side of the display, the multi-selector and the buttons are arranged appropriate. So it's guaranteed that the thumb still finds space for holding the camera. The adjustment is shown on the display. That's useful at low light conditions. Just take a look at the selectable modes. After the adjustment is done, the displayed information will vanish immediately. The main menu is dialable with the button left hand under the multi-selector. And here we go. In the A mode, image mode, white balance, metering, continuous, ISO sensitivity, exposure bracketing, AF area mode, autofocus mode, flash exposure compensation. And in movie mode there are the movie options with several possibilities to choose from. And autofocus. A manual focus is not available. The autofocus modes of the P300 are usual single AF and the full-time AF. The setup menu offers adjustment possibilities for digital zoom, sound settings, auto-off, format card, language, TV settings, charge by computer, blink warning, reset all and the firmware version. And here are the scene modes. Scene auto selector, portrait, landscape, sports, night portrait, party indoor, beach, snow, sunset, dusk, dawn, close-up, food, museum, fireworks show, black and white copy, panorama, pet portrait and special effects. When in P mode, you can use the command dial to change the program as shown here. A useful feature that makes the P mode more attractive. At the bottom, besides the centrical tripod socket, you find the battery door, hiding the battery and SD card. Usually the battery unfailingly snaps in. A bit more accuracy and it snaps in. The battery door locks properly. Under this little cover, the USB connection is hiding. An external charging station is not included. Therefore, the battery remains in the camera for charging via USB and adapter connected to a socket. Impractical. A charger is highly recommended. All pictures are out of camera. Please make your own conclusions. The macro mode is chosen by pushing down the multi-selector. In a further, unusual step, you have to confirm on or off. The macro mode is a little highlight of the P300 and offers respectable results. At the end of this short review of the P300, let's take a look at the video function. What you see and what you hear is captured in 720p and with an inbuilt stereo microphone. It's also possible to choose between these options. Take a look. The slow motion function with 120 frames per second is not really necessary, but it's fun to film with. Let's have a look at it. Here's a short example for you. I'm sure I will use the P300 for the videos in future, especially when my EOS 550D is too big to transport or not the right thing for this purpose. In June, for example, I will be at a concert. Low light, loud noise, then we will see where the P300 really stands. Thanks for watching.